What's good, everybody? It's your boy Rope. So I thought I'd take some time out of my day to go in on your boy Diddy, because I don't like him, and I never have. Even when I was a kid, I didn't like him. I remember the first time I seen him, he was on this talk show called Jenny Jones, and I believe he had Lil Kim with him. And he was sitting there, and I'm just looking at him, and he was on there. Back then, he went by Puff Daddy. And I was thinking to myself, what kind of stupid ass name is Puff Daddy? Because back then, we only knew Big Daddy Kane. That was it. But here we got this goofy ass nigga on stage with the overbite, with a silly suit on, with a Duke kit, talking about he's somebody daddy and shit. He just rubbed me the wrong way, even as a kid. Then when I got a little bit older, I hadn't really heard of him or paid too much attention to him until Biggie came around. Because Biggie was the one that really just like pretty much stretched across the whole country, where we was all listening. Biggie was everywhere. Cali, New York, down south, everywhere. And the reason why I got to know him is because he's always jumping out in front of all of his artists and shit. Suge Knight was right about one thing. If you want to be an artist and you don't want to have to worry about your CEO being all in the videos dancing, because that's definitely what he was going to do if you were signed to him, then come to death row. The truest words that Suge Knight ever spoke. Remember when he had that group with them two girls? It was called Dirty Money or something like that. He just looked ridiculous, man. He's on stage standing in between these two girls. It was cringe. I'm just like, why is he doing that? Why won't this dude just go away? Why won't he just sit in the background, do his little fucking private parties and shit with the white suits, and just stay out of sight? And he had no business ever rapping. Because you tell me right now, what's your favorite Diddy verse where you thought he was just spitting straight flames? Exactly, it doesn't exist. And if you do like any verse from him, it's because somebody else wrote it. Whoever he was on the song with wrote it for him. I remember fast forwarding through his shit, because there's songs that he's on that I love, and I feel like he ruined it with his verse. I don't like his voice. I don't like his face. I don't like nothing about it, man. And I feel like going in on him. And I know some people are going to be mad because they're hoping maybe one day to get an invitation to the white party. They think it's going to happen for him one day, so they have to defend him and everything. But I don't like him. That's why I'm going in on him. And what really made me hate him is when he came to the Wax Museum in LA, and he took this picture next to Tupac with this smirk on his face. Because he still fucking got Tupac living in his head rent free. Because he knows that he'll never reach the level of respect that Tupac has in the hip hop community, no matter what. And his story ain't gonna end well. I've been saying that for years. They're gonna come back and they're gonna get all that money from him. There's a lot of people talking about you shouldn't take part in destroying a black man. Look at all the black people that he's destroyed. That's his whole career. That's his whole story, is destroying other black people, other black men and women. It's just something about Diddy and R. Kelly that just make y'all niggas lose y'all mind, man. There's no reason to defend either one of them guys, but especially Diddy. All the horrible things that man has been involved with, it's all gonna come out one day. And it's nothing new. This is stuff that we've been hearing for years about him. I don't give a shit he had to pay Cassie. He's finished. They're done with him. Time is up. Contract ran out. You have nothing left to offer. They're about to come take all that money back from him. He's finished. Otherwise, this wouldn't be happening to him. Nothing ever happened to him before. Why now? Because they're done with him. They're ready to cash him in. He knew what he was getting himself into from the beginning. He knew this day was going to come. So why y'all feel bad for him? This is what he signed up for. He don't give a damn about his people, man. I mean, look at all the people he surrounds himself with at these parties. It ain't us, because we ain't gonna be with none of that activity that he likes to involve himself with. We're not going into the little side rooms if we go to them parties. And if we see anything funny, we getting full-fledged the fuck up out of there. There would be no next party for him. If it was us in that motherfucker, he's not fucking with us. Anyway, I just had to put that out there. I just wanted to take a minute to go in on him. One of the worst rappers ever. Somebody who had no business ever picking up a microphone. He should have stayed behind the scenes and just been a producer. He's ruined pretty much every song that he's ever been on. For me, anyway. But like I say, if I'm wrong, you guys list me your favorite Diddy verses of all time. I'm out.